What's up, WWE Champions Universe? This is Lee from Champions Chat, and this is the next installment in the Should You Take Blank 6-Star Gold series. Today, we are going to look at Super Stacy. She was, in the 6 bronze meta, the best female in the game. Like, not even a question, best powerhouse for sure. But she was very move damage based. I have not touched her on my account beyond 6 bronze just because of that. Even though she can sub and turn right into a stun for a turn, sub, stun, sub, stun. You know, you're not going to lose with her, but really, would you use her? However, the other content creators kind of workshopped something here that's on this account. The cartwheel escape I've never used before. So the same moves I used before, except for it was the finishing move. Here, I'm doing something a little bit different with it. So the cartwheel escape, 4 MP green, deal damage, choose 2 gems to make into 2-turn Juggernaut gems that will increase the damage of all your gems by 40% for 3 turns on every countdown, and make 17 random gems into blast at the end. Interesting. The straight jacket choke, I can't talk. Color submission, choose 10 gems to turn red and do damage for 3 turns while subs are on the board, remaining turn into blast as well. And then you've got the red 9 MP corner foot choke, deal damage, force your opponents to skip their turn for 1 turn. I've been making a lot of videos today, forgive me. You do also have this right here, make 11 random multiply gems into blast, but you don't have your multiply gems. You've got X-break gems that you could throw in the mix and do a triple green, which actually might be worth trying. You just got to make sure that with that stun, they don't get you. Or you have finisher, deal damage, and make gain 9 green MP, which reloads everything that way too. So as we are, everything is turning to blast. You're just hoping that you're getting green gems back. But we're going to try this and some variations on this. You do need Roxanne for green and red to start loaded turn. Well, not even going to start loaded turn 1 because they're 8 MP and 9 MP once you get here. So you're going to get the green ready to go and then just kind of go from there. You do want Bradshaw on there, though, for creating more blast gems, 100% more blast gem damage. Red gems do 100%. You do want Sammy for blast gems, do 100%. And then you could put Santa Hogan here or Hollywood Hogan to charge your moves. But red gems do 30%, blast gems do 60 is what we're going to try to see, like a top-end damage situation. Now, here's why I'm trying this move set, aside from the content creator workshop on it, is the superheroes, which is a B tier, fairly accessible moment. Faction feud wise, you create more all color gems, multi go up by 4, leech gems do 400%, but here's the big one for this, blast gems do 200% more damage. So that does get spicy. It's not going to show on here because that's a feud build, but with the Titan plate, whenever you make 8 or more blast gems, increase the damage of all your gems by 200%. That would stack on top of that, which could get spicy. Now, I do just have a affiliation strap on her, so that is negating some of her damage. She will hit harder, basically. But again, this gives us a range to build up from. Double Fury 2 plus the 35% gem damage there, so it's in the mid-range of what you could hit with her. We're not going to go up against Jade Cargill because we're not going to get started loaded turn 1. So we are going to see what she can do against Becky. This version of Becky, if I looked right, doesn't have a sub. Doesn't have her sub, I should say. So we kind of go from there. Now she is going to do the trap gem. Come back here, baby. Trap gems, 3x2 area to purple. Yeah, she might mess us up. She might. She might. But we're going to have to try it anyway. All right. 2 random into Juggernaut. So we'll do those 2 right there. We don't have a green match. That would have been ideal. So we'll do a red match, which means she is probably going to whoop us. But again, it shows you if we had, yeah, that screwed that up. If we had tour perks on here, that would 100% be a different story. She just overrode him. All right, this was a stupid move going up against Becky. Let's get out of this one. Go away. That would have been nice if I had that turn 1. All right. Yeah, let's exit here. It's hard to find females to go up against on the road that aren't going to do something nasty against you. I mean, we might have to go against Nikki Cross. That might be our better way to go. One moment. All right. We're doing this. Yes, there she is. During the Miss Mae Young debut weekend. If you get Miss Mae Young, she's all right. She's not bad. Not the greatest. Not bad. We're going to power rate her just a little bit, though. So you'll see it. You'll see it right here. All right, Nikki Cross. Let's try this one. If you had tour perks, by the way, this would have worked so much better. But this does show what she'd be like in feud, because that's the buff you're going for, is the feud buff, right? And you don't want to take off Bradshaw, so I guess you're really just hoping that you get a green match, which this time around we did. Hooray, hooray. So now we can see what she would do. All right. Now, think about this. If we put this one out, make the 2-turn Juggernaut gems, increase the damage of all your gems by 40% on that one, but then it's going to make 17 random gems into Blast. So this is already making 17 random turns into Blast, so you should be able to lay this one down. But, just letting you know, since there are Blast gems, it may overwrite. So, we want to be careful about what we do with this. We do want to make sure we get the red gems, and then we'll do this here. Something like that. I broke way more of those than I meant to. Oh well. Alright, so we got some blast gems. We didn't trigger the Titan plate that time, though. We did trigger it this time. Plus, we've made them buff up, so 770 and 1.2 million. We're going to stun her, which is going to be nice. And then we've got all of these wonderful blast gems out here. And the only move we have is seriously the blue that doesn't have that. That is impossible. Wow, that is bad luck. Seriously. Okay, well, let's hope we get a... Wow, that was... Usually you don't want to cascade. That one we absolutely did. Holy cats and boots, that was bad. Well, anyways. Blow up the board, see what she does here. 54 million. 54 million. That was really good. But it took a lot to get there, didn't it? So let's run that one back, and then we'll run triple green just to see it. But wow, that was that was some working. Let's see if I can do it faster, because if I don't get there fast, if I do get there faster, the 54 million won't be there. But that definitely is a different story than the way I normally run her, which just doesn't hit that hard. Just doesn't hit that hard at all. The secret was getting the Juggernaut gems. I wouldn't use Seth freaking Rollins or Goldberg to put more out, because they would start overriding themselves very fast, and you don't want that. You just want to get them buffed up and get them going. So that's why doing them one turn apart like this does work, because it doesn't throw them all out at the same time. Now this time we do want to match red like that, but I don't want to break the others, because I want to see if I can trigger the Titan plate a second time. With that. That was better. I did better that time. But she's still going to break so many of them. Yeah, she broke a bunch of them. And that took away our buff there. And that blew up the board. Now I don't have that stupid blue match that I needed, do I? Nope and nope. Daggum. All right. Yeah, this is... So here's the answer. Like, no, this is not the best setup, because you're relying on a lot to go right. Like, a lot to go right. And it's just... It's very difficult. It's very clicky, very difficult. But that 54 million hit, if I can do it one more time and get there, would be very spicy. If she doesn't break all my gems... She didn't. Okay, we actually might be able to do this here. Let's try this one. Okay, that's going to make blast gems. That's going to buff us up. What are we at? 369, 640. So yeah, it's definitely not quite what it was. All right. Well, crud. We got to run this one last time. That was still 26 million. That was 26 million. So, man, I think if you've got a spare Titan plate, this is worth looking at. Surprisingly so, worth looking at. I'm not really getting the stun to hit. I mean, not like I like it to. I mean, it's really not coming into play that much at all. So I don't know if we need the stun. My concern with the other green move is you're choosing 8 to make into X-Break gems, which is great to blow up the board, but it doesn't really help you because then you overwrite the gems, and you don't want to overwrite. The only other thing I would say is maybe put this one in right here just to make sure you gain your green MP. But since it's a finisher, that does screw you up. You could do choose 8 gems to destroy. No, I mean, really, yeah, I mean, this is the best way to go. You could do the 6 MP, the yellow move right there, the ground stomps, and then just, you know, you wouldn't be able to use it right away, but every time you blow up the board, you'd be ready to go. Yeah, let's run it back one more time if we get a good hop and just see if this is worth it. But my goodness, she is hitting the right numbers. There's just so many things that are going wrong each time that tell me, you know, maybe it's not the best. Maybe not. There we go. There we go. There we go. This is working so far. So far. Nope, I don't want that one. Put those there. Okay, so I only need 3 to get that loaded, so just do that. And then from there, try something like that. See if that does it for us. Ooh, okay. She did break a lot of those. All right, so we've got our blast gems back out. We can stun her, which just, you know, is there for funsies. Now our red blast gems are doing 1.2 million. Our green are doing 97 or 9.7. And we don't have the annoyingness of not having the ability to break the board. So that blows them up, but that does blow everything up. 46 million. My goodness. Okay. All right. So it takes some doing to set up, but my goodness, this is worth considering. So should you take Super Stacy to 6-star gold? The answer is if you've got a spare Titan plate, I definitely would consider it. Powerhouse females wise, I've really kind of downplayed her since 6-star silver came out. But let's be honest, how many powerhouse females are really good in the game right now, right? I mean, like comparison wise, women class. So comparison wise, that Rhea doesn't hold up. That Becky doesn't hold up. Roxanne's fine. Zombie Liv is okay. But that's about it. My goodness, like she actually might still be the best powerhouse female in the game. Zombie Liv does fine. Bianca does not. She's not great. Roxanne. So between Zombie Liv, Roxanne, and her, those are your 3 go-tos for powerhouse females still. That is crazy. All right, well, I may have just changed my own mind to say I should start prioritizing Super Stacy again. I've got a spare Titan plate. That moveset is crazy good. Let's do it. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comment section. Like this video, subscribe to Champions Chat, and then send this to your friend or faction mate who's going, hey, should I take Super Stacy up to 6-star gold? The answer is a surprising most likely. Anyway, see you on the next one. Bye.